In Silicon Valley, something strange happened this year. Making $500,000 a year stopped feeling rich. Because AI created a new class of people so wealthy. They made even top tech salaries look small. Not celebrities. Not Wall Street traders. Engineers. At companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, NVIDIA, and xAI, early employees quietly became multi-millionaires almost overnight. Some went from making under $200K a year to suddenly being worth $20 million, $50 million, sometimes even more. And suddenly, thousands of highly paid tech workers realized something horrifying. They weren't the winners anymore. They were just employees. Because in the AI era, salary is no longer how people get rich. Ownership is, and if you didn't get in early enough, you may never catch up again. That's the feeling spreading across Silicon Valley right now. Not excitement, panic. Because for the first time in decades, an entire generation of smart, successful people is starting to wonder, what if the future already happened and I missed it? A few weeks ago, venture capitalist Didi Das posted something that completely exploded online. He said that across companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, xAI, and NVIDIA, roughly 10,000 people may now be worth over $20 million each. Think about that for a second. One technological wave created 10,000 new multi-millionaires, and most of them weren't founders. They were simply early enough. That's the part shaking Silicon Valley psychologically, because people used to believe wealth came from working harder, or being smarter, or climbing higher. AI changed that equation almost instantly. Now, the biggest winners are often just the people who got access first. The people who got equity before the explosion, everyone else, they're watching from outside. And the social effects are getting intense. In San Francisco, real estate agents are already telling clients, buy property before the next AI IPO wave creates another generation of millionaires. Imagine hearing that while making $400K a year and still feeling late. And that's why the Bay Area has started feeling almost manic. People are quitting stable jobs to join AI startups. Everyone is suddenly learning AI. Every conversation becomes about models, agents, GPUs, valuations, fundraising. Because deep down, people feel something terrifying. The old path may no longer work. For 20 years, the formula was simple. Get into a good school. Join a big tech company. Climb the ladder slowly. Retire wealthy. But AI may have broken that system completely. And the people feeling it the hardest are mid-career workers, especially engineers and managers in their 30s and 40s. They did everything correctly. They built careers, bought homes, started families. And now suddenly, the economy is shifting underneath them. Some can't move into AI fast enough. Others don't have the time to start over. And many are quietly realizing something brutal. The skills they spent 20 years building may no longer be rare. Or worse, may no longer matter at all. Companies like Cloudflare and Coinbase have already openly discussed how AI changes hiring needs. That's why so many people in tech suddenly sound anxious. This isn't normal career fear anymore. It's status collapse. An entire class of highly educated workers is realizing they may no longer sit near the top of the economy. And psychologically, that's devastating. But here's the weirdest part of the whole story. Even some of the people who already won don't seem happy. A founder told Didi Das something incredibly revealing. Das asked him, if you're already worth tens of millions of dollars, why not just sell the company and relax? And the founder answered, then what? Right now, everyone wants to talk to me. If I sell, all I'll have left is money. That line hit Silicon Valley like a truck, because it exposed something uncomfortable. AI wealth solved the money problem, but it didn't solve the meaning problem. Some newly wealthy AI workers are reportedly leaving San Francisco entirely. Not because they hate AI, because they can't escape it. Imagine becoming rich faster than you ever dreamed possible, and still feeling emotionally trapped inside the machine that made you rich. That's the strange emotional atmosphere surrounding AI right now. Extreme ambition, extreme wealth, extreme anxiety, all at the same time. And maybe that leads to the real divide AI is creating. Not rich versus poor, not employed versus unemployed, but something deeper. The people who use AI and the people controlled by it. One group uses AI like leverage. They scale themselves, multiply their output, own products, own systems, own equity. The other group gets monitored by algorithms, scored by algorithms, managed by algorithms, and eventually replaced by algorithms. That's the real fear underneath this entire moment. Sam Altman once said that a future where AI does all the work while humans simply collect checks from the government is probably not a very good society. Because people don't only need income, they need purpose, agency, the feeling that they still shape the future. Even Elon Musk talks about a world where robots do physical labor while humans try to keep up intellectually with AI. It sounds futuristic, maybe even exciting. But for millions of workers watching their skills lose value in real time, the future feels less like science fiction and more like a countdown clock. Maybe the scariest part about AI isn't that it replaces jobs. Maybe it's that AI is creating a world where a very small number of people own the future, while everyone else slowly realizes they don't. And by the time most people understand what changed, the new system may already be locked in.